Hello and welcome everyone to DC Universe Online Summer of Wonder Kickoff Livestream. I am your community manager, Mepps. This is your creative director, Nerd of Prey.
You had to think about that for a second.
You're
like, morning.
The order.
Morning.
Do you know each other? Do you want me to introduce you?
It's very, yeah.
Thanks.
No
And joining us for the first time, our new studio CEO,
Yes. Hey,
Jack-
everybody.
Jack Emmert, also known as
Yay.
Jackster on the forums.
Yes.
Oh wait, can't
How
see
are
my
ya?
clapping under the card there.
So we are here to kick off today's Summer of Wonder festivities and share a little bit about what's coming up in the game.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about Suicide Squad and talk
Yep.
about time capsules after
Yep.
that.
Yep.
If you haven't seen Jack's producer's letter, it is now live on the website and on the forums,
Oh, good.
DCUniverseOnline.com.
Did you put that up this morning?
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right, nice.
Yeah, so they've gotten a little sneak peek at what we're going to be talking about and sharing with them today.
A little bit.
A lot of information in the letter, not a lot of visuals.
No,
so
not yet. Not
that's
yet.
what
Well,
That's
they're
what
going to get
this
some
is for.
visuals here,
that's
right?
Yeah.
that's what we're here to do.
And
Yeah.
aren't we going to answer some questions?
And then we're going to answer some questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, by the way, if you have questions, throw them in chat. And if we don't get to your question or we miss it during the stream, stick around afterwards. We'll be in the text chat after the stream is over to continue answering your questions there.
Yep.
As well as, of course, on the forums and everywhere else where you can find us. Okay, so first things first. Today is a big day. Servers are down right now because we're launching Game of Day 62 and the Summer of Wonder.
Yep.
Yes. And we came this close to not being able to do it.
Yeah, we don't tell people that.
Well, it's the magic. Well, why not? It's the magic of live game development.
Yeah,
Last night we had our emergency meeting to fix something, but
Yeah.
thanks to the wondrous abilities of our software engineers here, everything got fixed, and we're looking for a nice smooth launch in just a few minutes, actually.
Yeah, we should be up in the next
After the
3 to
show.
5 hours. No, after the show, roughly. Should be coming up soon. So Summer of Wonder. What is the Summer of Wonder? Let's start with open episodes. Jack, this was something that was kind of your idea initially, almost, I think, day one when you got here.
Yep.
Do you want to explain first what open episodes are and why we're doing them?
So the open episodes are basically making all of the DLCs, which are normally only available if you're a member or if you purchase them, make them available to everybody for a month. Basically, because whenever I play a free-to-play game, by definition, the game is free. And when I look at a DCUO, there's a pretty heavy pay gate that people hit and they run up against.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to open up that gate and just see what happened for a month and let everybody enjoy all of that content, see how some of it, the awesome storylines that SJ has done and the rest of the team, great boss battles, great loot. And let's see what happens. And the great thing is for the next month that there's going to be an immense population doing all of that content together, and a whole bunch of new friendships are going to get made. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, very fast queue times, right? We should expect
Yeah,
lots
yeah.
of people
We're
playing.
going to keep an eye on that stuff too and see how it
Yes.
does.
Yeah, and obviously we've timed this with kind of our Wonder Woman news and festivities. So we'll be trying to draw a lot of people back just to see old friends and new friends all across the game playing all the content. Just to be clear, members and purchasers do still have an advantage for having
They
purchased
do.
content,
Yeah,
right?
they do. So, that veteran players of the game know that there is a lockout time. There's only so often that you can play certain pieces of content and get the best rewards from it. And so the free players for this particular month get access to the content, but basically all of their timers are doubled, essentially.
Roughly, yeah. So
Roughly.
it's
Yeah.
It's actually, in particular, you've got the numbers right there.
yeah, it's usually, if you remember, it's you can play solos, duos, and alerts daily, and then obviously raids are weekly. As someone who has not purchased the content or is not a member, you'll have daily solos, 3 days on the duo reset, 7 days on alerts, and then 14 days on the raids. So it's significantly less content, still a huge benefit for purchasing, but everyone can be in there and playing.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Now let's switch over to the game while we talk about this next bit of information.
Yeah.
Coming today, available for everyone to claim, is a Wonder Woman emblem. SJ, take us away. Show us this.
Yeah, so
gorgeous
this is
emblem.
this. Oh man, I hate doing the camera on here. I'm gonna walk over to a wall. It's so much easier. So this is straight up legit Wonder Woman emblem. We tried
Yeah.
to make the most iconic version of it that
Straight from the
is
comics,
out there.
right?
Yeah, we looked through how classic can we make this, because it is the Summer of Wonder. This is all about Wonder Woman and her 75th anniversary. And we were like, what are we going to do with it? I don't know. Jack's like, hey, I don't give it to people. So we're going to try that. We're just going to give it to everybody.
Yeah. How do you get it?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I'll answer for you then.
Thank you.
You check your,
I just go like this, and it
right.
goes. Right.
Check your in-game mail once you're in the game,
That's
and
right.
you'll find a nice message about Summer of Wonder.
That's right. I think
and
Locke
the emblem
set that up for
attached.
everybody.
Yep.
And then the other part of it is that it's not just a cool emblem, but what else does it do?
Yeah, so this is something I prototyped this one. Woo, I got in there and did some design work again. But
So it works?
kind of. But Jack wanted something else to happen. Like when you get this, something cool should happen. So what we tried is when you first, when you take a style and you consume it, you go to your inventory and you collect it. Right at that moment, we're kicking off what's essentially 7.5 hours of double XP.
Right.
So not, great for your level, CR 150 guy, but amazing for all your alts. So, and every character gets it. So go make an alt.
And all the new players. I mean, we get tons of new players, thanks to Xbox too. We get tons of new players all the time. And so this is a great opportunity for new players to be able to rocket up to level 30 and get engaged in that end game and take advantage of these open episodes for this next month. And it's great for alling. So for people like us.
Yeah, it'll help the people coming back that we're reaching out to, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Question from chat.
Oops, sorry.
Male characters can get the emblem too, right?
Yes.
Kind of a silly
All
question, but I wanted to
characters.
confirm. Everybody
Yes,
get it.
indeed.
Cool.
And it's the Wonder Woman one is not color locked. You can make it any color. You can make it match your outfit.
Right, and actually...
Hey, props. Does anybody out there in our audience remember when they did it was Another Dimension and Wonder Woman was a guy and he was called Wonder Man?
Of course.
I can't remember I think that was in Action Comics. If anybody can remember, put it up there. But I know I own it. Oh, here's a little fact. So I'm moving to Austin. This is a great city. I'm moving my comic book collection.
Oh, no.
So guess how much my comic book collection weighs?
Oh my gosh. I can't even count that high.
How many comics do you have? You have a
In
number.
physical copies, I've got about in the 50,000 range. And then in hardcovers and stuff, I have about another 5,000 to 6,000.
Okay.
And then in digital, I have another 11,000 to 13,000. So the answer is, I love the various people go, oh my God, 2.1 tons. I have 2.1 tons
Oh my gosh.
of comic books.
How many trucks did that take?
It takes 2 tons is 2 pods of U-Haul.
So when you move, it's serious business. You probably don't move very much.
Yeah, and don't, and not just that, but then there's the miniatures that I play, so I have all the terrain and the RPGs and everything. So I like that. Yes, I am a massive nerd. That would be my
There you go. What does your digital collection weigh?
Yeah, no, it's just the iPad. Just
the iPad. The weight of
I'd like to say hi to my kids too. They're actually in the other room.
Oh, they're watching?
So, they are watching in the other room. So.
Hi, Jack's kids.
Hey guys, please don't break anything in my office. And my hair is not this gray. I want to let the audience to know it's the lights that do it. My hair is almost totally black.
The wall behind us is red.
Yeah, you find out I don't actually dye my hair. It's just whatever the lights are.
Yeah, mine too. Okay. One final thing to mention about the Summer of Wonder. Well, I guess we haven't mentioned the dates. The dates are today until August 21st. So
there it is. Superman number 163. That was it.
Do you believe that though?
I don't. That seems too early for the one that I was thinking of.
We'll verify.
But that's really
later.
good. I'm gonna check into that.
We'll fact check that.
Also, during this Summer of Wonder, check our social channels at DCUO on Twitter for a sweepstakes where you can win.
We are? What can you win?
You can win a bunch of cool Wonder Woman prizes, which I don't actually have to show you. But maybe Ryan will be watching and run down the hall with them. We have a book, a Wonder Woman book we're going to give you, and we have a signed photo from Susan Eisenberg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which Wonder Woman book is it?
It is the omnibus from
George
most
Perez.
recently. Yes.
Yes.
The George Perez omnibus, which really helped redefine the character. That really reinvigorated my interest.
Yeah, I love George Perez. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, he did a terrific job, and how all the battles with the various Greek monsters and gods. It was a tremendous series.
Love his layouts. God,
and really made Ares into one of the
now
big
I'm
bads.
nerding. What's happening?
It made Ares into one of the big bads in the DC universe. So, this is totally. I like going off the cuff. So here's a little fact about Ares. So a lot of people in that. One of my specialties was mythology. So Ares, which is often conflated with Mars, is a totally different god than the god Mars. The god Mars in Rome was a chief god. He was the god of agriculture, of civilization, and war. He was everything. Very, very important. His temples were very important. In fact, the ancient prayers to make the crops grow was to Mars. Ares, on the other hand, was a really bad god. There was only one known Greek temple to Ares. That's it.
You don't want his attention?
Never. He's the god of irrational warfare, the god of pure violence, and that was who he was.
Yeah, he's not very nice in DC either.
No, he's not. But even in DC, he would be more bestial. Like it's bloodlust. Athena is controlled tactics, strategy, controlled warfare, the warfare of the phalanx of the ancient Greeks. But if you were barbaric, if you were totally violent without any sort of restraint, that was Ares.
Yeah, Athena. So. I'm just gonna say Athena.
Yeah. Is that a hint right there?
I forgot to wink when I said it, but I probably should have winked when I said it.
All right. Well, good to know.
See, these guys aren't used to me. See, I'm more off the cuff than they are. They've got guys.
I'm just terrified of the episode 27 leaks that are like
I'm so
like in the air. Like you just swat them out of here. It's not what this stream's about. But okay.
I get excited thinking about Amazon Fury.
This stream is about Suicide Squad.
Oh yes. Yeah. The movie's coming up.
Yeah, come on in, Ryan.
Oh,
I just ordered tickets.
These things are happening off
here
screen.
Internally for Suicide Squad.
Come back.
Oh, here's the George Perez omnibus. He just put it up here.
Yeah. Hey, Buzz. Yes. Can you hand us that book?
There's a book there, right, hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the book. You can read.
So this is the omnibus. It's a really great collection. It's also on premium paper. So the colors really pop. It's been restored from the originals.
Ta-da.
So highly recommended. And of course, Susan, it's really interesting when you meet somebody who's a voice actor and you hear their voice and you're like, boy, I recognize that person from somewhere. Like, where do I know that?
It's like, that was my experience I had when I heard her in Skyrim. I was like, what the? Who?
Yeah, it just feels like, wait, I know that person. So let's talk about Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so moving on for Summer of Wonder, I mean, coming out kind of in the Summer of Wonder this August as the movie releases.
August 5th.
We have some PvP stuff coming. We have a map and a gear set.
So first of all, let's talk about Suicide Squad.
Yeah, just the whole comic.
Little bit.
Sure.
So, I mean, Suicide Squad, when it first came out, John Ostrander, it's back in the 80s, created this collection, and these were misfit characters that nobody cared about. Guys like Deadshot and Captain Boomerang and Bronze Tiger and Nightshade. These were C-level characters in the DC world. And he brought them together as these basically supervillains being used by Amanda Waller in literally suicide missions.
Right.
Task Force X, it was called internally, and but nicknamed the Suicide Squad. And it gave a flavor and a character that made these characters amazing, so that today, Deadshot is like, he's one of the big players, one of the big characters in the DC universe. And I'm so excited to see the movie because, first of all, it looks like they nailed the zaniness of it.
Yeah, and like you were saying, how they're just putting together this team that people are like, who are these people? And they're going to go crazy with it.
Right, for the mass market. I mean, you know, in the comic book fans, we all know now Suicide Squad's really a big book and stuff like that, and has been for a while. So really thrilled to see it, can't wait for it. And then, of course, to go along with that, we've got a great PvP map set at Belle Reve.
Yep.
Which
Belle Reve, I've been informed.
Is it Belle Reve?
I've been informed.
You know, isn't that always the problem with comic books? Like you pronounce it your way.
The Rage Lantern planet
is it Candor or Candor?
Riot, and I was like, really? Really? Riot? Okay.
So anyway, getting back to Belle Reve, that is where the Suicide Squad's headquartered when they're not out on a mission. So Amanda's there, and everybody's in a jail, and that's also where she does her recruiting. Usually, a lot of the superpowered villains get stuck there. But you guys, as players, are going to go there on a new PvP map, and I know for a fact PvP stuff is under huge demand. I mean, I've been reading that on the forums a ton. So
yeah, and we're looking at a quick peek of one of the hallways in the map. Looks like you'd expect a prison to look.
Yeah, pretty rough one. Frankly.
Yeah,
it's a tough prison.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough time in there. But you go in there, you do your battle, you win some rewards. What do you win?
Oh my gosh!
Do you want to show them?
Putting out a new suit, and it is just awesome. Okay, you put it in your armory, right?
Yeah, go hold down armories and number 2, please.
You guys ready to see this? Oh yeah, Deadshot suit, and it looks
Deadshot
awesome.
gear.
I am in the chat. Thank you. Yeah. Oh man, and the back piece. Check it out. It's like
Look at the rifle.
It's a big gun.
it's a pretty awesome.
It's a BFG.
Yeah, because people are
Pretty
always
much.
asking for weapons as costume pieces. They don't just want to hit people with
Yeah,
them.
your
They want-
backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
wanna be
don't
able
want
to
to
wear
just
'em,
summon
too.
it out of nowhere, right?
So this is pretty sweet. And of course, we could not do a Deadshot suit without the glove gun
Right.
things.
Yeah.
They don't do anything, but they look awesome. Yeah, let me get back to front. Yeah, we went through the comics, tried to find the most iconic versions. Obviously, the helmet.
I mean, the helmet's amazing.
but we
right?
wanted to give it a really like nice. The textures on it are kind of like a little more modern than just like spandex. Looks really awesome in real world. And guys can wear it too. Just to be
It's like
clear.
it's got the armor plating and stuff on it. It looks
Yeah,
great.
Some nice stuff.
And for those wondering, we did confirm
Failing this morning. There we go.
the cost of this set of gear will be the same as the last PvP set of gear, so in the thousands of marks.
Yeah, it's a good suit. This is one that a lot of people, the first time they see it, they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's amazing."
And there's a lot you can do with the colors and the contrast. I've got it pretty traditional here,
Yeah.
but it can get pretty cool.
And you can make it hot pink if you want.
Well, sure.
If you want.
All right, so that's our PvP updates.
Yep.
The map and the gear coming this August as the movie releases, which
Yep.
I believe is the 5th of August for the movie.
Yes, indeed, it is.
So soon.
Which is, it's like 2 weeks away, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
We will have it up on PC test soon.
Yeah.
So please get on PC test. Anybody
yet,
who gets on there, it
but,
helps.
but soon.
Well, even if you get on now,
Well, that's true.
PC test always helps us.
Yes.
If it's
Everything you do.
up,
Yeah.
definitely test the things.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll obviously let you know when that's happening as soon as we know.
Yep.
Okay. Finally, the big news in your letter today and that we're showing today are new time and space capsules
Yes.
that are coming to the game. Not immediately. We don't quite have a date to share, but in the near future,
Yep.
in the next month
Very
or two.
soon, yep.
Very soon. So first of all, let me just kick it to Jack. What are time capsules? What is your what's the genesis idea behind putting these in the game?
Well, I mean, time capsules are, I think thematically, they are being sent to us from the future, from either Booster Gold or Rip Hunter or some sort of agency, is making these packages of goods available to players to help them in their various battles in Gotham and Metropolis and beyond. So players in-game will be going around and picking these things up and opening them up with keys. And the keys you can either earn in-game or you can purchase. Either way, and then there are lots of really good, cool stuff that you can get out of it. Now it's some aesthetics, some fashion,
Right.
but also some in-game usable stuff too. So
Yeah, really every piece of thing in there is useful to you as a character.
Yep.
And a lot of it is also cosmetic.
Yeah,
right?
we
It's,
know you
it's
guys
really both.
like both things.
Yeah.
Right.
so-
We didn't want to just go one or the other because that's players want it all. But thematically, these are time capsules that you'll be stumbling across. And the plan is that this is the first one, and we see if you guys like it, and go from there.
Yeah,
Again, we're trying new things, right?
Yeah. And essentially, you get this. It just shows up, and you've got this little capsule. That's it's destabilized, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Okay,
and
sure.
the items that you can earn in game or you buy are stabilizers, so you can actually bring it into this reality and open it up and get something out. So.
Now, one of the important things, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit in our outline. Can you go to Armory number 3?
Yes.
One of the things you can get is a future Batman-inspired gear set.
Oh my gosh.
Style and gear.
Oh my
So
gosh.
take a look at the style for a second, and let's talk about how the gear works.
Okay. Oh, it's so awesome. I've wanted this one since the Blur trailer.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
We
So for
finally
those of
got
you
it.
who don't know, this is the version of Batman which is in the Blur trailer. So if you haven't seen it or watched it or you've skipped through it, here it is.
Oh, it's so good.
So it's style, obviously, but it's also gear. What are we doing, Nerd of Pride, to make it accessible to everyone, obviously?
So that's the thing is something Jack felt really strongly about is it should contribute to your character in some way, but not OP level you to the top or anything like that. So when you open the box and you get a gear box, because there's sub boxes in the boxes, but when you open it up, it's going to give you one of these pieces of Batman gear, and it's going to be appropriate for your level, basically. And there's going to be a cap, and it will not be better than the highest level stuff in game. That's not
No,
going to happen.
no.
Right.
You're going to earn that stuff by playing the latest content. But it'll give you something that's pretty good for your level. It's not going to change your life or anything, but it's going to contribute to you and it's going to help you out. And the gear boxes, before you open them, are tradable. You can give them to other people. You can give them to your alts. You can just give them, you can do whatever you want with them. Then you open it, and it gives you something appropriate for that particular character.
It's important to note that most of the things in the capsules are actually tradable.
Yes, that's a really good point. That's another thing is like if you're not into doing all the box things, maybe your buddy is, and he gives you the stuff he doesn't want. So there's tons of ways to achieve this stuff.
So can be a little confusing. Sometimes the best way to explain something is to just show it.
Yep.
So why don't we just open some boxes?
Yes. Look at the little
let's see what we get.
box. All right, I like to go mouse when I get in.
Yeah, go mouse, and if you don't mind, go backwards. Open at the bottom, so then all the stuff is always below.
Always at the bottom.
Very nice. Yeah, we give you a little hint of what is in there.
Yeah.
Nice little color coding and everything.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Requires one stabilizer.
So yeah, you'll get that
key.
stabilizer either in game or you purchase it. Okay, now let's see what happens.
Ooh.
All right.
And you get other stuff too.
All right, so let's walk them through this.
So we got a provisions capsule, which means there's something inside this guy. And what we got was essentially a whole bunch of because you can get these little things as you're collecting the boxes, or you can get like a jackpot of it, which gives you a bunch of those on top of all the different things. So you get crafting materials that you can use in game, and you're getting stuff, to make mods and all sorts of things like that. And then these guys, so there's collections actually inside the box.
In fact, if you want to mouse over just the regular capsule again, we can show people that tooltip. This kind of lists out the basics of what you can find. There are head mods, there's gear, there's Lantern Core emblems, there's auras, and then there's other useful things in the game. So when you open a box, you'll get some number of these things and one kind of signature upgrade. So go ahead, collect all those.
And should I tell them what these are working towards? It kind of surmises
it
from the description.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, so every time you open it, you get a bunch of stuff. Sometimes you might get collection pieces, and those collections, once you get all of them, will give you one of the misted auras in game.
Misted.
You know which
auras.
ones. The ones you've been demanding for so long.
We'll show you those after a little bit later.
We'll show them in just a little bit.
But we're going to open some more.
We're going to open some more.
Yeah, crafting stuff. Yeah, what's that look like? That looks like a collection. And to somebody also, somebody very canny noticed, yes, there are mods in there, and in fact, a special mod.
Yep.
Lantern emblem capsule. Whoa.
So, you got the kind of sub box, and then which one do you get? Oh, Sinestro Core.
Oh, but you already have them all.
I already have them all, but good news, it's tradable.
Ta-da! See?
Look at that.
We got you here. And more collection, or more crafting stuff. Oh my gosh, this is kind of fun, actually.
Another Lantern emblem.
Yeah.
Or which one are you going to get? Indigo Tribe.
Nice. Now those are color locked because they're very important to the core.
Did you take all morning to open up your stuff at Christmas? I mean, oh my God.
I actually am
it's
very
you're
slow.
like very patient.
And I look at everything and I read.
You should see me watch open up HeroClix. Like it's absolutely ridiculous.
You actually
we got a new box. What's that?
That's so cute, a sketchpad. Cape
Oh
Crusader.
yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. See, so here's the gear. Remember,
open.
this is the gear that's linked to the style that you just saw.
Boom! I got the boots.
There we go. We got the boots.
So at this point, you can't trade it because you have made it your style. It
Right.
could be unfair if you traded it at that point to some low-level guy.
But you could have traded that
The box, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
my character is like level 0, so that's why it's level 5 or whatever it is.
See, you're just showing them what it's like. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get all the emblems.
Black Lantern emblem. What? Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at all these collections and goodies I'm getting.
So I mean, you get a lot of stuff with every box, right? And and all of the different options for what's in there is pretty great on top of that.
Okay, I'm going.
We haven't seen a mod yet. So, what's that?
Oh,
there we go.
There it is. Okay, here we go.
Helmet mod capsule.
Helmet mods. What's a helmet mod?
Boom. So, supercharged vacuum bubble. So it grants supercharge back if you use vacuum bubble or gale. So you just get extra supercharge.
So specifically for those powers, right?
Those powers. And that's a big reason why it's cannot trade.
We'll have to check into that.
We'll have to look into that. But
I believe that's supposed to be
the idea is there's tons of different ones you can use.
Right.
Depending on your build, depending on your whatever kind of character you're running. But there's ones for a bunch of different powers. And this is not the end of helmet mods. This is the beginning.
People are asking, how do we get the capsules again? The capsules drop in the game.
So you'll
everywhere.
just be wandering around. They're going to drop more than, for those of you who've been playing a lot, much more frequently than Promethean lockboxes. They'll be more easily available.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll get them while playing.
Yeah, and if people are worried about inventory, it's just because I'm not actually collecting the stuff.
Right, you're getting the crafting items, which you might save, but the rest is all consumable, or you would trade.
All sorts of goodies in here. It's just supposed to be fun to open this box.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of stuff.
Watch as your collections increase.
Yeah.
Did you get another helmet lot?
And it's, I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yes, right
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Let's open that guy.
It's important to note that the collections do award feats.
Oh, Grand Summoning.
They do. This is true.
So it's another way that it benefits your character just to keep
that's
opening
right.
these and earning
You've got
these.
defeats too.
Yep.
More gear. See, this is, if you're like, I don't really, I've got the whole suit. This is the point when you would want to trade
Right.
it. Don't open it if you already have it.
Or pass it to your alts through the shared
True
bank.
that. Shared bank. You can
Either
shared
way.
bank that. Yeah.
So
Okay, I think I got them all.
So yeah, okay.
Good.
Let's show the Misadoras, and I'll search for questions. Again, if you do have questions and we're missing them, stay
future
tuned
Luther
after.
armor. Oh, that's a good idea.
There's other stuff in here, or in your inventory, but
We've apparently filled our inventory up.
yeah.
Oh yeah, show the
What do you want to see?
auras.
Oh, I guess we could do
Yeah,
that.
show the auras. Yes, we can show you the auras.
And there's no, you didn't put them on a thing, right?
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Go to your armory
Well, when you put it that way.
and go to number 4. This is actually this
Oh,
is the
there it is.
emblems. And look at that shield, folks. Come on.
That was
You
awesome.
said you were going to take the shield off.
That
That was hilarious.
awesome.
That was totally unintended.
Okay, I got to bring it out again. Oh my gosh.
That
oh my
actually looks
gosh,
really
that is
well.
so cool.
Maybe we should tell DC,
You should have.
Have a
Landon
shield
should
ruling.
have shields.
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
to show off
Just
their
show them
emblem
this,
sign.
and
Yeah.
they may agree with us.
Well, I mean, a lot of I think
right.
our rage players use shield, so it's
Yeah.
fitting.
So now you can kind of design your own guy now. That's
Right.
what's really cool about it.
So maybe cycle through the emblems, and then we can put the auras on.
All right, let's do that.
This you have to do manually.
Yeah, man, such hard labor in the morning. There we go. Black Lantern.
Black Lantern.
Blue Lantern. Green Lantern. Going kind of quick, but I'm sure somebody's, you can pause it on YouTube later. Yeah, we got all the emblems in this round.
When does the Wonder Woman bonus XP start? It starts as soon as you consume that emblem.
And there is a
Yep.
white lantern emblem in the game also. I just want to point that
Look
out.
at that. Yeah, that's a big deal. White
That's kind of a
lanterns.
big deal. I'm going to go back to the rage one, though, because I'm going to put on the aura.
Here come the auras. Oop. Accessory up top.
Right in the middle, because that's weird. So there it is. Finally. Oh, yeah. That is
So
a
now you-
ragey lady.
Got your emblem. You've got your misted appropriate aura. You are
Yep.
essentially a lantern at this point.
Yeah, I'm set.
Perfect.
Trex just died.
I am not surprised. Yep, so
People are screaming in good ways.
in this box, we did the red misted, the green, and the yellow,
Yep.
which are all the ones you can actually be in the game.
Right.
So it's kind of
It
handy
makes
that
sense.
way. The rest will come at another time, but
Slowly but surely.
can't give everything out
Yeah.
every time.
Sure.
but we're going to start with red, green, and yellow.
Do you want to show
Yeah, let's
yellow?
do it. Let's show them. I mean, you guys have seen them because you want them. We know it.
The power of fear.
Here's the... Yeah, I like this one. I've always liked this one.
The motion on it is really great.
Yeah, it's really... I love that scrolling look. I can save it and drop out.
Question: can you see the boxes with R&D scanners, or do mobs drop them? Mobs drop them. You get them by
from
fighting.
Fighting.
Yep.
Yeah. Punching stuff.
Yep.
And there's yellow. And now let's look at green. I feel so willful just putting this on. Now it's kind of Christmassy.
Now it's kind of angry Christmas right now. That's what I'm
angry
getting.
Christmas. That does happen for some families. So when I
People-
take so long to open my boxes.
yeah, people are asking how do you earn the keys in game?
We are not, we're not the capsules aren't going to start dropping for, I actually don't know the exact date, but not for a few weeks. And so we're putting something special together for you to be able to get the keys that's thematic to this particular month.
But we're not going to tell you what yet.
We're not going to tell you what
actually
yet.
building it right
because that's
now.
going to be the
Stay tuned
next.
for more.
We're going to do another live stream. We're going to talk about it. But
Yeah.
yes.
In fact, I think Locke's probably in there right now putting it together for
Yeah.
you guys. So.
Yeah.
But it's neat. We'll share soon. Not today.
Yeah. Okay. So while I'm looking for more questions, why don't you hit log out, and let's switch characters.
Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, we're not talking about Amazon Fury Part 3.
Right.
I've seen plenty of those questions.
Right.
Other than to say that it exists, because SJ spilled that with our 75th anniversary.
Yeah, we-
with
right.
Susan.
Can't help it.
Go
What am I looking
go
at?
for future.
Future.
Just go ahead.
Oh, yeah, there you
go
go.
ahead and log in. I want to show
Get good lighting.
the Batman gear and the Deadshot gear on a
Good
male
idea.
character.
Oh, the band. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that way you don't have to imagine what it looks like on a dude.
Right.
We can just show you. Hi, Poison Ivy. She's like red and green. I got your red and green right here. She's being helpful.
Is there a difference between how the capsules work for members versus not members? Can only members earn keys? How does that work?
It's
Same for everybody.
equal footing.
Everyone's the same.
Everybody's exactly the same.
Everyone can earn it.
Everyone can buy the keys. Everyone can earn the keys. It's not locked out to anybody. The stabilizers. Gotta start
And we're
using
not
that
sure
word.
when the servers are up again. That question keeps coming up. Well, we're putting up the open episodes. Don't worry, it'll get there. It's a process.
Yeah. This is my
So
city.
again, future Batman.
This lighting is kind of weird right here.
It's Gotham. It's dark.
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
All right, should we
Yeah, go ahead to your armory and switch
Look.
to.
Deadshot?
BBS. This is what I remember of that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of punching.
A lot of just
Batman
burly,
punches a lot.
burly Batman punching.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I was having
To your
fun.
armories, please.
Okay. Okay.
Do Deadshot.
And the bottom one. There you go.
Blam. Deadshot. Yeah. There. God, man, this lighting is so weird.
You can maybe jump down to street level. I don't know.
Let's try that. Or Deadshot flying. That's totally not weird.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, 3-point landing.
He's good.
There he is.
So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Nice little slow
What else?
rotation.
What are some other questions that we can look at?
Any other questions, folks? Let's see. Can we change the eye color future Batman? I don't know. You guys know?
I don't.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
We'll
We
check
always
on
have
that.
to make a call there because sometimes it's
It's always these good questions.
yeah. Good questions. We'll find out.
What's in Update 62? Primarily open episodes and the Summer of Wonder. Also some UI improvements, actually, which we could mention. The journal and on-duty UI.
Oh
gets
yeah,
some
really
pretty
just
nice.
just helping smooth out
Yep.
the level 30. Moving really into the end game. The
The 30 missions too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So
smoothing it out. So if you've been playing forever, you might not notice it, or you might be past
Right.
that. But for those of you who are lower than 30, making your way into endgame, you'll notice it.
is there a limit to how many capsules you can get?
No, the capsule's a stack.
I mean, they drop, so you get them when you get them, kind
Right.
of thing. But all this stuff is pretty much tradable, so you can make a market for it. You can go stand in the Watchtower Hall of Doom and buy them or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Will both the auras and emblems be in the boxes? Yes.
They're all attained through the boxes.
Yep. You get them through the time and space capsule.
Again, we're checking into if the helmet mods are tradable. We believe they're supposed to be, so we'll follow up on that. Lots of requests for other things to put in the capsules.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
keep the requests coming, because obviously
Yeah.
this is something that DCUO has never done, really, something like this. So
Yeah,
In fact, I might
if you want something, let us know.
Yeah.
make a thread later for if you have specifically something you want in a future.
I mean, a
capsule
lot
type
of this
thing.
is driven from you guys because I'm sitting in a room going, "What do they always want?" And there it is. I mean,
misted
you-
auras
Oh,
are a very good
so
So
example.
a lot of questions about water power. We're not ready to announce when. I could tell you for a fact that it's being worked on. I myself have been present in at least one meeting where I reviewed some of it. So it is being worked on. I've been at this for a while, MMOs, and I'm not going to say anything that I 100% don't know the release date for. I just won't do it. So that's just an FYI. I can tell you we're 100% committed to getting it done, getting it in your hands. I want to pay a jebel for those of you who know what I'm talking about. So I want those water petals.
Question about are the boxes here or are the capsules here permanently, or are they a limited time thing?
That's a good question.
We'll probably run them for about 8 weeks, and then we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not saying a particular time or anything like that right now.
Yeah, but they may not last forever.
No,
or they may
probably
be something
not.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, and they may not go away forever either.
They might come back or whatever. That's still kind of up for.
Yeah, I want to see whether this works. Whether we start saying, "Oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna bring them back and add new stuff in and take old stuff out." Let's just wait and see whether if the fans like this, then we'll keep doing it. If not, we'll go back to the drawing board and do something. Let's see what other good questions. I like the one that says that no one likes you.
Who?
That was my
Me?
fans, yeah. Say, Mepps, nobody likes you.
That's sad.
It's not true. Oh
no, you're getting killed, and you have no gear.
This is not going to end well.
Looks
for
like
me.
that's about all the questions that we can grab here live.
Yep.
When we turn the stream off, we'll be in the chat to catch more of the questions and kind of repeat the answers we've already answered.
Yep.
Just to recap, this is Jack. Summer Wonder starts today with open episodes.
That's a good recap.
Wonder Woman Emblem and double XP. Suicide Squad PvP map and gear coming in August with the launch of the movie. And after that, time and space capsules coming here with a bunch of new awesome items.
Yep.
Yep, keeping things interesting.
Yep, always.
Summer of Wonder. All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye.